Thanks, Kai. Yeah, I added a point there. It's not, I think, terribly urgent, but it's something that I've been thinking about, and I haven't been doing an amazing job of contributing to the iteration retrospectives. It usually takes me a bit to go back and post some comments there, but I noticed that at least for the first three, the status for me is not clear, and also in a few of them, the engagement doesn't seem very high, or what I would expect. So I just wanted to know, I mean, in this case, it was also for Michelle, but you're here, Andre. So I also wanted to hear what your thoughts on it and what we can do to help.
Yeah, that's a great question. So one of the things we've been trying to do is to do more of these. Where I think we have been failing at is wrapping them up. And we usually open them without a deadline. We just open them like ad eternum and ping people to participate. I think maybe I don't know if it's something that you as a team can help, except participating on them, of course. It's more like, what can we change in ways to make it more visible about, right? We have a deadline there. We need to weigh in after a couple of weeks, give time for everyone, at least 2 weeks to account for PTO and stuff. But like have shorter deadlines, I think, or have a deadline would be nice, just so they have people understand that they're expected to participate within a time frame. I think that's mostly what I've gathered over the ones that we have created in the past. Anyone has any thoughts on it?
Yeah, my question was mostly like what are we planning? Is there anything that we're planning to do with the information there? And
Right.
I mean, you already answered a little bit the engagement question.
Yeah, the engagement is definitely that, but the lessons, we are taking them as we go. We're absorbing them throughout. We don't have a particular action plan to share conclusions at the end because we don't even have an end. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's valid, right? So even if we, at a certain point, we have to close the retrospective, and if we, that's the outcome, and saying like we recognize that there are, like everything is perfect, or that there are some things to improve, but they're not actionable at the moment, or something for us to monitor, I think that's a valid outcome as well.
Yeah, but thanks for raising this. I think we need to get better at closing them, and because if we close them more often, then we'll have a moment in time to share the conclusions. Until then, it's just the people participating in them, reading the other comments, and getting the lessons there and trying to absorb them in the day-to-day lives. But all right, I think I'll take a note to look through each one of those, and because they do have due dates. So I see that, for example, the reviewers one has a due date for January 18, which is past, right? Yeah, it's past. So it feels like we definitely need to take an action on that, go through them, see if they have enough juice, summarize, get the highlights, and share it here on the weekly. I guess that would be a good point, a good way to circulate that. So thanks for calling that out.
Yep, cool.
Amy.
Yeah, so in the realm of Amy saying it's complicated to everything, there are going to be some times where I ask to split off the documentation work from the rest of the engineering work, purely because a lot of your engineering work tends to have a super long pipeline where mine does not. If I need it, I will ask.
Okay, in the separating the issues, so what you're suggesting is that sometimes we might need to separate the actual issue, right? Have an issue for documentation.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
when would be the best time to assess that? So with quality, what the one way we do that, so they also have to go through the assigned deliverables and check and give us some guidance on the testing. And they do that after they're scheduled. So at the beginning of the milestone, they go through our deliverables and they
I think
leave a
that,
note on the issue.
yeah, that seems like about the right time for me to scan through and say, shouldn't be a problem, shouldn't be a problem. You're going to be a problem.
Do you want us to ping you once the scheduling is done, completed?
Yes.
All right. We could take that as an action. So once we ping the quality, we'll ping you as well.
Perfect.
All right, cool. Sounds doable. So Amy said, yes, sounds like a good time. And I'll say we'll start pinging you. Okay. I can type today. Cool. Any other points we'd like to discuss? We have time, plenty of time.
Cool. Well, everyone enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good week. We'll see you on the internet.
Thanks, everyone.
See you in the next milestone. Bye-bye.
Yeah.